Wow. Now, you guys were all probably trying to check your sound the whole time. Everybody's like, "Oh, why isn't my sound working? Why isn't my sound working?" It was me the whole time. What a conversation we already had. Okay. So, forget everything I just said because you didn't hear any of it and I'm glad I didn't say it. Let's just move on. Okay? Cool. Good. I get a fresh start at this podcast and that's kind of cool. I will say what I did say. I said hello to Debbie for coming in first. I said hi to Lisa. I said thank you for saving the show, Karen, which she did on Twitter this morning. I wish the rest of you would be more like Karen and follow me on Twitter. I wish you would set notifications up on your phones. I wish that when I put a tweet up on Twitter on my channel, that you guys would come running over like someone's throwing bread in a fish pond. I wish. You know? Just so you got, hey, Mac, you're not blocked there. You are cool. All right, great. I wish you guys would go to my Twitter. I wish you guys would support me over there. You know, Karen does. Karen was there. And I needed you guys there this morning, and none of you were there. You know, I just put up a tweet around 8 o'clock. I was like, who wants a show? Where's the gardeners at? You guys aren't following me on Twitter. You guys don't have notifications on your phone. You didn't turn notifications on for Twitter. You don't know when I put up a Twitter. It's when you feel like going to Twitter. And then you'll check and you'll see if I'm tweeting. That's not how it works. I can't get you to come see my show. I can't send you a tweet. It goes off. I inspire you. Oh, he's going to talk about that. Great. Boom. Come to the show. You just wait for the goddamn notification on the YouTube, but you disregard the real well-constructed, the best thoughts that I put out there are my tweets. You know, that is the consolidated best way to put anything that I say. And those are things that you can grab and you can retweet and send them to other people, and you guys don't. Everything I say makes sense on that goddamn thing. And you guys are just so fucking lazy, man. You're just fucking lazy. And, you know, maybe your mom or your dad never told you to your face that you're fucking lazy. But hey, man, I'm just going to tell you, all of you, you're all fucking lazy. Stop it. Okay? Stop being fucking lazy. I'm telling you, you've got every if you really love this show, you got every opportunity to go over to Twitter, to download the app, to follow Nate's Garden, and set up notifications. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science, people. You know, setting up notifications in your phone is the same way you set up notifications for my YouTube show. It's the exact same thing. It's just for another app called Twitter. You go to notifications, you find the Twitter, you turn it on, you go through the Twitter things, and you make sure you have, you know, when someone puts up a new tweet. So, you're not lazy? Max602? I don't even know who you are. I would have to say that you are lazy. I don't even know who you are. You're a lazy motherfucker. Out of everybody in here, Mac, I'd say you're the laziest motherfucker out of everyone. You're the only one that's never typed in my live stream before. I don't know you. Mac602? You're a ghost, bro. You're a nobody. You're nothing. You're a vapor to me. You're a fucking fart. Understand that. I don't even know who the fuck you are. You're lazy as fuck. That's the one thing I do know about you. Number two, I know you're a fucking liar, Mac. You're lazy and you're a fucking liar. How about that? Now that you know how to tweet, right, it didn't take that much effort, did it? Hey, Sensei Munif Mohammed, what's up, buddy? How are you, brother? Welcome to my show. Munif! Anyway, I'm smoking here for the first digit drop. Karen McDonald. Not only did she get the show going on Twitter, and we'll get into that in a little bit, but she also was the first one to be in here to drop a digit for me to get me smoking my cannabis. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Double thanks. Cheers. Big bong rips. Big bong rips. Diesel. Big bong rips. Diesel. God, that was fucking hilarious. The only dude that comes in here and says, I'm not lazy, is the only one that gets accused of it personally. I fucking love that shit. Dude, I was watching yesterday's show. I bet some of you guys were too. I got up to the part right after Simon Dam left. So I watched a whole hour of the show this morning. Billy Ballantyne was awesome. Even though he got a little carried away with his admin. He blocked somebody's for saying shit lips when I was joking around about shit lips. He blocked their fucking chat for saying shit lips. Billy, if you see this, don't do that, bro. If somebody curses on my... It's not your job to stop someone from cursing on my live stream. If they're being belligerent towards me or towards the audience, that's different. I'm talking about shit lips. I'm showing a video about shit lips. He said shit lips because he was laughing about it. I can't imagine why you would block that. So please don't do that again. Let people have their voice, you know, especially if they're not being abusive. Cursing is not being abusive. At all. You know, you're indoctrinated to think that cursing is abusive. That guy's name is officially, his name is Shit Lips. I expect my audience to type Shit Lips in the chat when I'm talking about Shit Lips. It's just, I expect that. I would hope that you would hashtag Shit Lips, and you'd hashtag it at Shit Lips over there on, Shit Lips over there, little, Freudian slip there. Go, you either tweet it at Shitlips or repost it over there in YouTube's creator channel. I think it's called Content Creators or YouTube Creators or Creator Central. Might be Creator Central. That's the name of the channel. Find Shitlips' videos. Call him Shitlips. Tell him to stop pursing his fucking lips like he's ready to suck dick. Okay? And then tell him to back the fuck off this fucking cunt algorithm. Call off your fucking algorithm attack dogs, you fucking cunt. How about that? Can we do that? Can we all get on that page? What do you guys think? You guys like my beautiful straight beard? Pfft. You almost didn't get to revel in this today. You almost didn't get to admire the beauty. But Karen McDonald saw fit to go on Twitter and see if I was on there. None of you other ones did. It was Karen. And there were a few people that, you know, they liked the tweet, but nobody actually commented and nobody fucking retweeted it. Oh, what is it with you people, man? To get you to click a couple buttons. You know, nobody begs for it. Nobody pleads for it like I do. They couldn't give a shit. It's important to me. And based on that alone, that should be motivation enough to get you to click a fucking button on a goddamn social media platform that you probably hadn't even heard about until I begged you to come onto it. What are you worried about? So, I totally understand if you're not getting notified when I'm tweeting. I know that. But that's not stopping you from pulling up Twitter and going to @NaysGarden and going through both of my tweets and replies every day. How hard is that? Do it before a podcast. Wonder where I am. Come engage with me in the form of chat before we come in here. And I spoil your asses. Oh, Anthony, he's a big boy. He can speak for himself. Clip channel. Yeah, I fucking clippings from the garden. I fucking loved it. I can't believe I didn't reply to you. Oh, Mac Hard, you know why I didn't reply to you? Because I immediately went to the fucking filter to see if you were still blocked. That's why I didn't reply to you. Yes, clippings from the garden. You are awesome. I can't see you in your photo. I assume that you are a female, Mac. I am so sorry. I've known you for a long time. I've always thought you were a girl. Am I correct? You know, I get that right when I'm talking to you. Since I've known you for so long and I can't even see your fucking picture. Your avatar. God, that you see how much that aggravates me when people don't put their faces on their avatars? God, that fucking bothers me. I'm talking to some colors and some lines. I'm talking to, I don't even know what the fuck. It looks like a let's, yes. And I'm looking at someone wearing a blue shirt, I guess. I can see your shoulders. It looks like a fisheye lens. Like the line behind you is curved upwards, which makes me think it was a fisheye lens. But all I see is black. Your face, black. At least Stephen Culbertson, I can kind of see he looks like he's got a baseball cap on and a mustache, I think. And maybe long hair. What is it with you guys in these face avatars? It's a pic of the back of your jacket. All right. That sucks, dick. I don't want to look at the back of your jacket. How about your face? How about your face right here? Yeah, I'm funny looking. Look at me. Oh, I'm real funny looking. I'll show you my face. I don't fucking care. Fuck that shit. Put your fucking dumbass funny face on there so I can see you. God, man, I'm not the most beautiful thing to look at either, you know? Up close and personal. Like, you know, I'm more like a Monet, you know? But I kind of cross your eyes a little bit. And, hey, you know, but then when I come into focus... Monet, Monet, like a painting, like a painter, lots of dots, yeah, Monet, Monet, it is pointillism, lots of dots, different colors. I said Monet, Monet, Monet. Come on, Monet, Monet, come on, Monet, Monet, come on, it's pointillism, come on, pointillism. Pointillism, it's little tiny dots, but it makes art. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Come on, honey. Let's do the twist. Now, everybody could do the twist. Everybody come along, twist. Twist, twist. Come on, everybody. See? You guys almost didn't get any of this. But Karen McDonald came on to Twitter and said, I love your show, and I don't want you to not do a show. Please come on. We want you. None of you were on my Twitter this morning. Oh, hey, Nick, what's up, brother? Man, if you've got time to look at the time on your smartphone, if you've got time to check the weather, you've got time to go to my Twitter feed and see if I fucking said, hey, man, you guys want a show? You should be doing it 20 fucking times a day. Twitter's fun. Like I said, and so did you, because I'm on Twitter. Y'all got to meet Simon and Dan yesterday. Because I'm on Twitter. That was fun. Go back and watch the show. Yesterday's 5-hour show. It's 1 hour in, and all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. It's a 5-hour show, and the first hour is highly entertaining. You will really have fun. But at 1 hour, man, at the 1 hour mark, it's like, whoa. The world goes from flat to globular in a second. You know, it's like enlightenment occurs. You guys forget about all the fun you have listening and having and watching the show. You forget about it. You know, and you go throughout your day and you blah, 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 and you forget about me. You know, and while I'm here doing my thing, everything's fine and dandy and we're all interacting. And then we shut the show off and I get on Twitter and I start sending tweets or doing whatever and you guys are fucking gone. All you got to do is pop on Twitter, man. That's all I'm saying, man. I say it over and over. And you know, I love how some of you are like, oh, nee, I got Twitter just for you. I'm on Twitter. Yeah, I don't ever fucking see you. I never fucking see you. I was on Twitter this morning, East Coast time, Lisa. Turn notifications on. Follow my channel. Check my channel. Come to my channel. You know, I tweet the best shit. You guys don't even go through and read my tweets, do you? You just like them and shit. You don't actually read through them. You ever read a book? You know, you ever read the paper? You ever read a novel? You ever read a goddamn instruction manual? You know, you ever read the ingredients on the fucking box of a bowl of fucking cereal you're shoveling down your pathetic gullets? You can read my fucking tweets. It's even easier. It's like 140 characters. Less than the ingredients on the fucking side of a box of cereal. And like I said, you know, this is what I'm going to show you. This was what I was going to run this morning. I wasn't going to have my mics on. It was just going to be quiet. All right, I'm going to let you see what the show is going to be. And I was going to leave it up for like 2 hours. And I wasn't going to chime in or anything. I was just going to leave this up. And it was going to be quiet just like this. Isn't that fucking great? Ah, I loved it. So serious. Listen, my ADHD that I have ADHD, bipolarity and multiple personality. Okay, I suffer from these things. So, the post that you saw that I wrote this morning, I was in another frame of mind than I am right now. And it's not because I'm using cannabis either. It was Karen. It was Karen. She came on Twitter and she put a bunch of posts up saying, please do your show. There's thousands, and I'm not joking, thousands of you. There's thousands of you. And there's one of me. Okay? None of you are supporting me like that on Twitter. None of you. Like, it should be instant. When I tweet something, like, comment, retweet with comment, retweet, another retweet with comment at somebody else, a retweet with comment at somebody else, a retweet it with comment at somebody else, a retweet with comment at somebody else, a retweet with comment at different comment every time, fucking pimping out the show, you know. Like, Billy Ballantyne sat down and made me a whole fucking video. And I can't even get you guys to click a couple buttons. You know, he had to download the material, he had to edit it out, put music to it. He had to spend the time. I don't even know how long that one took him. But anyway, so since I started getting on my blood pressure medication again, I'm really bipolar. And I get better blood flow to my brain. So now it's like I have a hard time focusing now. I have a hard time talking or expressing myself. It was easier for the last month with high blood pressure, man. There wasn't as much blood going to my brain, and it wasn't firing on all cylinders. And man, I could just talk slower, and all my thoughts were there, and there was no confusion. There weren't like a million other thoughts racing around my brain at the same time. It was really easy. And man, I started taking this blood pressure medication again, and I noticed instantly that I started having more awareness of my bipolarity, until now we're the point where I'm just my whole body is just overcome by hyperactivity right now. I mean, dude, I told you, I've already walked this far today. I've already walked almost 1.1 miles today. I'm hyperactive as fuck. I got more energy, and I've got more drive. But with that comes this bipolarity and a rage that I didn't used to have as much. But I'm telling you, this morning, when I saw that you guys were completely ignoring my Twitter feed, and that I hadn't been live yet, and I'm like, if I'm ever not live, you guys should all be on Twitter and asking me where I am and whatever. And I literally put a post up saying, hey, gardeners, who wants a show this morning? And none of you said, I would love to have a show, bro. Bubba, I was watching yesterday's show, and it was fucking awesome, bro. It was so entertaining, that part where Simon and Dan came in. Oh my God, dude, that was fucking great. Oh, no, that's right. I just made all that up in my head. That's my pretend great fan that goes in there and actually types shit. That person doesn't fucking exist. So, I don't know what y'all expect from me more, to get you to do that. But I think I've given enough to get that in return. I think I have. It's time for you guys to realize that shit. Wake the fuck up and understand there's a new sheriff in town. And he's called high blood pressure medication, and you're all fucked. And I can't stop you. I can't help you. I can't stop that from happening. Because I can literally just feel it. I feel like Popeye after he eats a can of spinach. That's what I feel like right now. I guess I just need to fucking smoke like old school, bro, because I'm telling you, I am popping off right now like goddamn someone lit off a pack of firecrackers. I am. My whole body. That's what I feel like right now. I forgot what this feels like, man. I thought I was just getting older and that was behind me, man. It's totally different. Anyway, let me do something here really fast. Nobody's doing anything anymore, Val. What are you doing? Nobody's even doing that. Look at you, Val. You're a wreck. What are you doing? Stop it. Just stop what you're doing there, Val. Get back to your show. Nobody even walks away from their show anymore, Val. What'd you just get up to go trim your hangnail on your thumb? Nobody stops a podcast to trim a hangnail on their thumb anymore, pal. Unreal. What are you going to do next? Show them the thumbnail and show them the hangnail getting cut off your thumb? Unreal, pal. Nobody even does it like that anymore, pal. Psst. Fucking hate them motherfuckers. Guten bye, you little hangnail. Oh, that's a happy thumb. I'm much happier now, thank you. Oh, God, didn't that feel good for everybody? Press number 1 if that fucking felt good. Have you called your doctor and let him know? I have called my doctor. Oh, that my... No, no, I fucking love this shit. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't have it any other way. I miss this feeling. I feel like the goddamn Incredible Hulk. What did I just say? Jesus fucking Christ. I told you I felt like Popeye after he ate a can of fucking spinach? And you told me I should go see my doctor? Really? No, I'm not fucking manic. I'm just gonna take another one right now. I don't see a problem. I don't have a problem. There's no problem here. Where's the goddamn... No, I'm joking. I can stop taking... Look, I'm only snorting half a line of my high blood pressure pill because it's so ultra potent that when I snort it, I literally feel like Popeye after he's eaten a can of spinach. Now, I understand that when I said that earlier, it wasn't as funny. But when Alex Jones says it, it is. Because everything that Alex Jones says is funny. Our water purification, they surpass NASA standards. Okay, now I've gone up in the space shuttles. I've seen their water purification system. It's baby play. Okay, what we do is more on the level of a supreme array of individuals who are at the height of their lives, and they're the utmost best at what they do. It is as if those people got together and designed this water purification system. And let me tell you, you're not going to find filtration like this anywhere else on the internet. All right, we've got the finest water filtration, the finest protein bars, the greatest protein shakes. And let me tell you, our iodine samples are of the utmost quality. They will literally protect you in a nuclear blast. Try our iodine. The radiation, forget about the radiation. Okay? Our iodine is so potent and so ultra powerful that literally, if you only smoke half a dose of our iodine, it will prevent from standing dead center of a nuclear blast. You will not be harmed. I tried this, literally went out to a test field and had a nuclear bomb exploded on my face. Here I am to tell you today. I took my iodine. I only snorted half a line of our iodine. Let me tell you, I'm perfectly fine. Here I am. Do you really have iodine from Alex Jones? How much did that shit cost? No one has ever said that on here before. Oh my god, dude, that's the fucking funniest thing of all time, man. You purchased the iodine. I'm telling you, you get an EMP or a nuclear blast, and our iodine is going to keep that radiation. You're going to be radiation free, my friends. And let me tell you something else. Our Ipecac will make you vomit faster than any other Ipecac on the market. And we make the finest Ipecac. We mine it from the deepest caverns in Alaska, and I've gone down there in the submersibles. I've seen that the entire operation. I've managed and overseen the entire operation. And Maze Garden, James said it. I've said it before too. Jones is fucking spot on. You should come on Jimmy's show or Graham's new game show in character. Reach out to one of them. I don't know how long I could do Alex Jones for. What you guys ever remember? What's the longest I ever did Alex Jones? Was that one that I did for a long time? No, I think that was Joey Diaz I did for a really long time. Was it Alex Jones? It's just, it depends on how gravelly the voice is. Can really, those lower gravelly voices are the ones that really hurt, you know? And then you can't do the high voices at all, you know? Sophisticated Nay and the dude and bro, the German scientist. God, where the fuck is Karsten, man? Ugh, dude. The fuck, bro. Um. Damn, man. Yeah, bro. Not only that, but it brings back all of the bad stuff too. It makes you feel good, but it makes you feel bad at the same time. You know, like out of control. But what, dude? Does this? Oh, yeah, I say I walked almost 1.1 miles, right? Now it says 1.11. I guess every time you knock it or bump it or something, it thinks you're taking a step. I don't know. Wait, let me see. No. Okay, cool. Does it use GPS? I don't even know how it knows how many steps you're taking. I was running in place and it was counting steps when I was running in place out there with the dog. What a workout this morning. Holy shit. You should have seen me, man. I'm jogging up mountains, bro. Across, up, across, down, across, back up. And let me tell you, man, the dog was not into it near the end. He was just like, I was having to really pull. And up the hill, man, and he was just like, he didn't want to do it. I'm like, dude, he wanted to go the other way. So him and I both got a crazy fucking workout today. Look at him. Look at him. The bees all. Look at you. His muscles must have been so sore from yesterday. He was falling asleep just now. His eyes rolled up into the back of his head. He was falling asleep. Oh, he's so freaking cute. Funny as hell to see you on Jimmy's Wednesday show because Mike McRae comes on those days and you both could do Alex Jones's impressions and do a mock Jones versus Jones debate. You know, I don't necessarily want to have a debate with anybody. I just want to get along. When I'm just doing me, I like to just shoot the crap with the people on the podcast. You know, I like to keep it real at that moment. When I'm in character, you know, that's different. But I like to just. I could never do that for a long period. I don't think I could do that. I couldn't do that. Stop asking me to do that. I can't do it. I can't do Alex Jones for a long period of time. But I wouldn't mind going on Graham's show and talking to him about legitimate shit. And I wouldn't mind going on Jimmy Dore's show and talking to him about legitimate shit. I would love it if somebody would listen to me one day and be like, you know, that guy whose podcast, you know, Graham went on and Ron went on and your wife went on and you went on, Jimmy, and Arn, Ron, all those other people went on that. You know that guy? Have you ever listened to what he's got to say? You know what he talks about on his podcast? You know what he covers? You know, I got this thing with trying to make people keep it real, and I realize I was gonna do a thing this morning on this guy that I think he's a great podcaster, but he's he misread something that someone who I fucking hate, and this is what I do. I defend people who I fucking hate. Because this is my First Amendment free speech soldier. It comes out of me. And I'll promote this guy. So, in doing this, I'm always promoting the people that I am critiquing. This guy is talking about something that he saw in the Young Turks when the Young Turks had Jimmy Dore and that guy who talks about ideas. He sounds just like Kermit the Frog. He's really aggravating to listen to. I fucking hate him. Ugh, hate the way he fucking talks, man. But anyway, I hate him. But this other guy that I was talking about, this other guy, oh God, if I could find his, I hope he comes up in my library. I was watching him on a thing that might not track my, oh no, here it is. Richard Medhurst. Everybody should be watching Richard Medhurst. Okay? He responded to me on Twitter like Cy Mandan did. He's good. He's a good podcaster. I think it's my job. It's crazy. I think it's my job to point out when podcasters that act like they're keeping it real aren't keeping it real with their audiences. Even the podcasters that I love. I love Richard Medhurst. And if you've subscribed to Richard Medhurst on my suggestion, I would love to hear. Richard, not Richie. You go. Good. You got him. Very good. From Syria. I don't want to get him. That's the thing. I don't want to get him. That's not the point of this. I'm not trying to go one up on him. I want these guys like Cy Mandan and this guy, I want these guys to be honest with their audience. And I just want to point it out so they can see it. Their audience can see it. And that they'll not do it anymore in the future because you don't have to. Because Israel's done plenty. You don't have to falsify a narrative that nobody said to increase. This is called straw manning. So I'm going to let you hear him from the beginning because he's great, but we'll speed it up.
Basically, I was scouring YouTube and I came across a clip from TYT. This is back in 2014 during the invasion of Gaza by Israel. So you remember they invaded Gaza from July 7th until August 26th, I think. Those are the exact dates. So 7 weeks essentially, and this was horrific, right? You had around 2,252 casualties on the Palestinian side. 65% of them were civilians, 25% were children killed. You had 1,000 children left with permanent disabilities. The Israelis, they sustained 67 casualties that were all soldiers, and 6 civilian casualties. One of them was not even Israeli, he was from Thailand, I think.
Okay, he makes a really good point there. What he's saying is Israel invaded Palestine, went in there, killed a whole bunch of people, didn't have a lot of losses on their side compared to the amount of people they killed. And a lot of the people that Israel killed were children and civilians inside their homes. Okay? Israel invaded them. He makes a really good point. It's true. Everything he's saying is true.
So, 67 plus 6 at 73, so you have an 8% civilian casualty rate, 8% on the Israeli side, and on the Palestinian side, 65%. 8%, 65%. Now, you can look at those figures and you tell me which one is on purpose, which one is deliberate, and which one is accidental or collateral. Not that collateral is in any way exactly acceptable or nice, but my point here is that you always hear that, the Palestinians, they use human shields, they target civilian, they target Israeli civilians. Really? The statistics don't say that. You were targeting civilians. The UN report, it made me want to puke. I couldn't. You read one page. Again, the report is hundreds of pages long. You read one page, and there are so many casualties you cannot keep up. It's like families having dinner, and then all of a sudden the ground just swallows them up, and the guy wakes up in hospital, and they tell him his wife has died, his kids have died, all his relatives that were in the second floor have died.
But his channel, you got to get his channel. It's Richard.
United Nations, everyone knows, not just the United Nations, but they declared Israel.
People type in Richie, they won't find him.
Residential buildings. Most people who died in that 7-week war were either near their homes or in their homes. Okay, so this was Operation Protected Edge. Now, all of this to say that I came across TYT's coverage of this, and for some reason they call it Battlefield Gaza. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Battlefield series. Okay, I've been playing that series since I was a kid, but this is kind of cringe. It's not.
I fucking love that he plays Battlefield like me. I found that out when I watched the show, and I was like, oh, right on, bro. I'm huge. That's my game. And I'm so glad that that's his game too. Really fucking cool.
video game. It's really not a video game. I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine in any other context? Just no. Anyway, that's not the point here. I just want to play a bit of the. I just want to analyze this. And again, I know this is old, but nonetheless, it's still relevant because the ICC, as you know, just a few weeks ago, says it wants to investigate these war crimes. So it's very relevant.
72-hour ceasefire. Now, both sides swear up and down that the other side broke the ceasefire. But it looks like there was people coming out of the tunnels an hour after the ceasefire was declared. If, in fact, it was Hamas, as we suspect based on the evidence that we read here, just ridiculous. You've got 72 hours to clean up the dead. Are you insane? What are you breaking a ceasefire for? You're the one getting mauled out there, but this goes to the point that a lot of Israeli supporters make, which is, well, they don't mind those images on the screens, so they're not going to listen to a ceasefire so that there are more of those images on the screens. And so there's significant culpability here for Hamas in this instance to break what would have been a great ceasefire for 70.
The Young Turks has Jimmy Dore, back then, this was like 2014, has Jimmy Dore and Dave Rubin. That's the guy's David Rubin, who talks like Kermit the Frog, and he's a fucking idiot. And I hate Dave Rubin with every cell in my body. Fucking hate him. But I like Richie. I like him a lot. I love Richie. I think he's fucking awesome. But Richie's going to get something wrong here that Dave Rubin says. And I'm going to defend Dave Rubin here, and you guys are going to see that Richie is just... You'll see. It's coming up. It's coming up real quick.
72 hours that allowed people to find their homes, their belongings, their family members, etc. Now, on the other hand, I've seen the captured soldier being portrayed as like, oh my God, you see how violent and terrorist Hamas is? Well, they're in the middle of a war. They've killed 63 Israeli soldiers, and the Israelis have killed hundreds of Palestinian fighters. That's kind of what happens in war. So I feel terrible for him. He's a 23-year-old. He's got a baby at home. I mean, it's terrifying, but that he's a soldier.
He just misrepresented and Richie's going to say this, he misrepresented who Israel is killing.
Well, Jake, I agree with everything you've said so far.
Okay, what the fuck? I love how he's like making the case that the argument that the Israelis use, like, look, man, these Palestinians, they just don't know when to fucking quit. Let's go and kill more of them. Maybe then they'll learn the fucking lesson. Holy shit. Listen to your fucking self.
And Israel's the one that invaded them. Israel's the one that started that war.
What are you saying? Could you imagine the same kind of like logic in any other situation? Let's try another analogy. For example, this is like, you know, could you imagine the cops in the U.S. going, man, you know, these black people, they just won't accept our police brutality. Maybe if we keep on brutalizing more black people and we keep on showing images of black people being brutalized, then they'll stop harassing cops. What the fuck? Do you realize how fucked up you sound? You're saying the Palestinians have to just accept being occupied and bombed? And
you know, this guy, he's edgy. He walks that fine line. He does it really good. He made a really good point right there. Really fucking good point. Worth pausing and pointing that out.
brutalized until they learn their lesson? What kind of fucking argument is that? This is an asymmetrical warfare we're talking about. Israel has an air force. Israel has fucking nukes. Israel
hey, Billy, what's up, buddy?
Of military aid every year from the United States. What the fuck do Palestinians have? Rocks? Some homemade rockets? Get the hell out of here. And you realize how the Israelis have soldiers, Palestinians have fighters, right? Like, well, it's true in one sense. You know, the Israelis have conventional armed forces. It's true, right? And that's why it's very asymmetrical. But he says fighters. Like, oh, these are just, you know, they're a bunch of militants. He's never going to use the reality of it. He's never going to talk about the fact that they're resisting an occupation, right? For example, if you talk about the French resistance in World War II.
Right. Cenk did not say that the Palestinians were resisting Israel coming in there and murdering them. He didn't say that. He goes, oh, they're at war. It's at war. And, oh, they kill some and they kill some. And no, it's not that. It's a fucking invasion. And he misrepresented everything that fucking happened in just a few sentences. And he's pointing it out. And he's dead on right. And Cenk is a fucking hack. He's a hack cunt.
You know, you talk about it as a resistance. There's a clear relationship. You have the occupiers, the Nazis occupying France, and you have the French resisting the occupation. They're never going to talk about it as an occupation because then it delegitimizes the state of Israel. We can't have that, can we? Right? And you see how they try to compare it like it's an even playing field? It's not an even fucking playing field. Okay? It's not a level playing field. That is the whole point of the fucking occupation that no one wants to address. That's how they sugarcoat it. That's how they make people think that, oh yeah, it's equal, right? These are just two factions.
He has a
two
really
parties,
good
two
take
sides,
on this.
Battling it out. No, it's not. It's a fucking military occupation and a very brutal one at that. And then at the very end, oh man, look, he's got a baby at home. And by the way, he got it wrong. It turns out he has a fiance, not a baby. Like Cenk is so desperate to defend some random fucking IDF soldier who's occupying Palestinians and murdering Palestinians. You know, 65% of those casualties were Palestinians. That he literally doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Like, oh, no, he has a baby. Oh no, it's a fiance. It's something. Just feel empathy for the occupier. Feel empathy for him. Look, he is a human being. Wow, amazing. I love it when you rehabilitate war criminals and illegal settlers and occupiers. Good job. Very progressive of you. Very fucking progressive of you.
That they would have gotten on better terms, where the tunnels weren't going to be allowed to still be destroyed. So
Listen.
they obviously were degraded to the point.
Okay, this is the part possibly that I want you to hear. Listen to Dave Rubin at 0.75 speed.
Where they had to agree to something that they didn't want to agree to in the first place. So that's one point. And it sounds like even Obama said today that Hamas did break the ceasefire. So that's two things.
I can't remember where we stopped just now. I think it was here, yeah.
Anyone can say, well, you guys never believed the government, so why do you believe the government now? But I think for every story that we do, occasionally you got to pick something to believe, right? I mean, yes, I think the government lies all the time, but you got to. We got
72-hour ceasefire.
That's amazing. You see that? Yes, we can't trust the government. The government are liars. But when it comes to Israel, now I believe them. Amazing how that works, right? Yeah, the government are liars. You can't trust the government. But when the U.S. government says that Israel is not the one who broke the ceasefire, it's the Palestinians' fault. Now I believe them. Well, we've got to pick something to believe. Come on. Better it be for Israel. Holy shit.
I've got him slow too.
These people are fucking unbelievable. By the way, do you notice Jimmy Dore?
He sounds like he's getting high.
He's just like, what the fuck am I doing
Dude!
here?
Oh my God!
Look at Jimmy's face, and I seriously, I relate to him.
We need to change the name of my podcast to Getting High with Richie. Oh, it's funny.
So hard. Look at his face. He just can't believe this.
He sounds like he's all high.
Next to him
I fucking love it.
Nonsense.
Oh,
Oh, I feel your pain, Jimmy.
he's right. Look at Jimmy Dore's face. He's like, Jimmy's like this.
something like that. Well,
Okay.
want to agree to in the first place.
Here it is.
There's some, we got a lot of paper here, and sometimes you got to believe something. So, yes, it's really shitty. I don't feel any worse for the
Listen to what he
soldier
says
or
here.
his family than anyone else that's died.
Listen
on
closely.
the other side. But I do agree with the original point you made about what the Israeli narrative is, which is what can they do? What can they do? They are in war. So when we show numbers, whatever it was, 1,600 versus 60 or something like that. Well, in the last 8 years, they've invested in the Iron Dome, which has saved their people. And not only has the Iron Dome saved their people, the Iron Dome has actually saved Palestinians. Because think about it. If the Iron Dome wasn't there and these rockets were all landing, well, if you think Israel's response is harsh now, well, just imagine how much harsher it would be if these rockets were landing. So the Iron Dome has saved lives on both sides. I think that we can say that.
Okay, now I'm going to pause him right there. Everything that Dave Rubin said just there was completely factual. It's true. Imagine if those rockets weren't being deflected by defense rockets. They were landing in Israel and Israelis were dying. What would Israel do then? They'd go kill more Palestinians, obviously. You're not just conjecturing this. He's right. I mean, Dave Rubin, as much as I fucking hate him, and he talks like a fucking Kermit the Frog on fucking heroin, he's right. But this guy, Richie, it's almost like a form of Trump derangement syndrome. He starts a narrative right here tries to spin off what Dave Rubin says into this whole other thing that Dave Rubin never says. Okay? Listen to what Richie says now. This is some really lame ass straw manning. I mean, you could tell he's going to be straw manning because I'm going to put him in normal speed too. He's He's pausing because he's trying. I think he may have had something else to say at that point and may have forgotten his train of thought. He may have been ready to attack Dave Rubin on something else. May have got confused, or just it happens to me all the time, and I'll just forget and I'll try to remember or whatever. But he's under the gun here. He's trying to do a show, a higher level of professionalism than what I'm producing, right? So he starts going into this fucking narrative, trying to say that what Dave Rubin just said. Let me just let you listen to him. That the Palestinians should be thankful that Israel invaded them, but let me just let him explain it.
Holy shit.
Cheers.
Did you hear what he just said?
Yes, we did.
What is wrong with you? Holy shit. He's saying Palestinians should be thankful that Israel is illegally occupying them because...
No, he did not. Dave Rubin never said that. He didn't even allude to that. All he said was that the Iron Dome is saving lives on both sides. That's all he said. And everyone should be grateful for that. No question. Now listen to what else he says.
Because the Israelis have put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them.
No, that's
Wow.
not
So
not what he
by
said.
put up a state-of-the-art...
That's not what he said. Listen to what he says they
What
said.
is wrong with you? Holy shit.
Straw manning.
He's saying Palestinians should be thankful that Israel is illegally occupying them.
No, he did not say that. He said they should be thankful for that Iron Dome system, that the Iron Dome is saving lives. That's all he said. He didn't say the Palestinians should be thankful that they're getting invaded by Israel. He didn't do a what would they call that when you got it really bad, but you should be acting like, oh, you got it better than what you think type deal. I forget what they call that. There's a word for that. There's a thing for that. But like an analogy or something, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. You know, but like be thankful for what you have. Dave Rubin did not say that.
Because the Israelis have put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them.
Now here goes a lot more straw manning.
Wow. So by your logic, maybe the French, particularly ones who lived in Normandy, right? Or actually, I mean, anywhere on coastal mainland Europe, they should have thanked the Germans. They should thank the Nazis for putting up the Atlantic Wall to save them, from the Allied invasion or Allied cannons on their ships during D-Day or whatever. They should thank them for all these various 88 millimeter flak cannons shooting down all of these B-17s, right? Or these Lancaster bombers coming to bomb the Nazis because some of those bombs might have fallen on them. Yeah, wow, that's sound logic.
No, it's not logic because that wasn't Dave Rubin's narrative. So every little stepping stone that you just walked people through to try to make a point was based on a false premise to begin with. You had nothing to defend. That's why he was hesitating. I think he realized while he was talking that he wasn't going to really land on that one. God, I wish people would keep it more real, man. In the video he'd be like, "Oh wait, you know what? Dave Rubin didn't say that. My bad. That'd be fucking cool."
Every person living
This is called doubling down now.
under occupation should thank their occupiers for defending them from people trying to liberate them.
The way he keeps rephrasing it.
Fallen on them. Yeah, wow, that's sound logic. Every person living under occupation should thank their occupiers for defending them from people trying to liberate them. What the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit.
He's literally creating this narrative, trying to make it sound like this. He's putting words in Dave Rubin's mouth. They should be thankful that they're being occupied. Now he's defending that point, which wasn't even a point that Dave Rubin made. And this guy's intelligent, man. This guy's smart. He should know better. And that's why I think this needs to be out there,
I mean, how these people just casually advocate for ethnic cleansing.
Hey, how many of you thought to go to Twitter and tweet this at Richie right now? Did any of you think to do that? Did any of you think, hey man, maybe I should take this video right now while he's covering Richie? Let's tweet this at Richie. Anybody do that? Let me know. If you did it before I recommended it, let me know.
And military occupation, it's fucking unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Empirically,
So that was a long, long walk to defend something that Dave Rubin never said. And I want you to hear Dave Rubin say it again. Okay? Listen to Dave Rubin. Listen to what Dave Rubin says. And you tell me where he says Palestinians should be thankful that they're being occupied by...
I can't believe that these morons next to him are spouting all this nonsense. Oh, I feel your pain, Jimmy.
I agree. I so agree with this part.
60 or something like that. Well, want to agree to in the first place.
I
There's
love that he
something
loves
about
Jimmy
people,
Dore.
and sometimes you got to believe something. So, yes, it's really shitty. I don't feel any worse for the soldier or his family than anyone else that's died on the other side. But I do agree with the original point you made about what the Israeli narrative is, which is what can they do? What can they do? They are in war. So when we show numbers, whatever it was, 1,600 versus 60 or something like that. Well, in the last 8 years, they've invested in the Iron Dome, which has saved their people. And not only has the Iron Dome saved their people, the Iron Dome has actually saved Palestinians. Because think about it, if the Iron Dome wasn't there and these rockets were all landing, well, if you think Israel's response is harsh now, well, just imagine how much harsher it would be if these rockets were landing. So the Iron Dome has saved lives on both sides. I think that we can say that.
And everybody understands what the Iron Dome is. And if you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you what the Iron Dome is. It's an anti-missile defense system. It consists of other missiles. It tracks incoming missiles and shoots them down out of the sky. I don't know what the success rate is of that thing, but it's incredibly accurate, and it's saved thousands of lives probably. And not just in missile strikes, but in preventing a war. Dave Rubin is referring to the Iron Dome missile defense system. What he's saying is people on both sides should be thankful for that Iron Dome. Not only because, hey man, what if in response, Israel decides to send some missiles back, or they decide to mortar, a neighborhood or something, in response to missiles, instead of building a defense system. They deserve a lot of credit. They have nuclear capability. Israel could have wiped these people off the planet if they wanted to. They could have. They could have started a war and made it really look to the media like, they were being attacked and whatever, and they could have wiped these people out. Oops type of thing. Oops, we killed everybody. Our bad. There's so much involved in this. It's I give this guy so much credit for being able to address it and talk about it. You have to kind of walk carefully when you do. And you have to know what the fuck you're talking about as well. This is just this isn't really about Israel, Palestinian. What I'm talking about. I'm talking about a podcaster that's watching another podcaster. One podcaster that I fucking hate, and one podcaster that I love. And the one that I love ain't keeping it real. And thank you, Matt Hart. I can't wait to see it. Ain't keeping it real. And I'm just saying, I really want to see him keeping it more real with his audience. That's all. Because he's worth my time in this critique and saying, hey, man, I would love to see you go back and do a retraction on this one. A little video retraction. Just say, yeah, I heard from some of the people out in the audience that Dave Rubin didn't say that an occupied people should be thankful for their occupation. David Rubin never fucking said that, Richie. He never said that. And I'll play Dave Rubin back over and over and over again. No one said Palestinians bro, dude, another country comes into your country and is murdering people, and you think that some of them doing that interview or doing that, it was an interview and basically a podcast, we're alluding to the fact even that people that are being occupied by another country should be thankful for it. They never said that. It's just such a weird, I don't know, it's almost like a persecution thing. Like, hey man, it's cool, man. They don't hate you that much. Don't make up hate where there is none. It makes you look bad. Okay? Like I said, Israel does so much bad shit, and that motherfucker, Bibi, fucking whatever the fuck his name is, there's plenty of corruption and evil and hey man, go see what the Mossad does. Why don't you report on that a little bit? Go check out what they're fucking up to. Who knows? I think they got me fucking going over here. I think they replaced my goddamn blood pressure medication. I'm always making jokes. I'm like, it's the Mossad. Yo, Rogan, I think the Mossad's watching us. Keep it a little bit more real. Don't attack someone on something they did not say. And when somebody calls you out for it, make a retraction. Apologize to your audience. And say, I'm going to try to not do that again. I'm a little passionate about this, and I got a little bit carried away. Especially when he gets into the whole Zionist thing. Now, that's a whole other conversation I'd love to have with him.
Holy shit. Did you hear what he just said?
I like how he's going to make this up right here.
What is wrong with you?
I'm going to stop it right when he does it again.
Holy shit.
Right when he makes up the narrative. It's right at the beginning.
He's saying Palestinians should be thankful that Israel is illegally occupying them.
No, he's not. I love doing that. I love stopping him right there and saying, no, he's not. Dave Rubin did not say that. And nobody's agreeing with that point because he didn't say that. That's why they're all sitting there nodding their heads and agreeing with him, because Dave Rubin did not say that. He said, yeah, they should all probably be thankful that they've got a thing out there that shoots these fucking missiles down. That's a good thing. Hey, man, it's almost as if, I don't know, he doesn't like the Iron Dome. It's almost as if he doesn't like it. Maybe we should talk about that too. I like it. I support it. It saves lives. I'm all for that. If you want to get two people to fight each other, you put them in a ring with a referee and put some gloves on them so they don't kill each other. And I would, much rather it be, we're going to send a missile at you, and then, we're going to shoot your missile down, and poof, psst, like a fart, it goes away, and then nobody gets hurt, nobody dies, nobody gets maimed, nobody's children die. That's a step in the right direction. I love that kind of technology. That's how technology should be used. To protect lives, to stop terror. That's fantastic, man. Nobody needs to be fucking sending missiles into anybody. And the Iron Dome system isn't offensive in any way. It does not send missiles out into other places. And you know what? I bet they could just click a button and make it do it. I bet that's that easy for them to just reverse the technology and say, instead of making it defensive, let's put it on offensive and show these motherfuckers they should have never fucked with us. When you have a system that can shoot multiple missiles and shoot down multiple incoming fucking missiles into your country, I have a feeling that it would be real easy to just enter, I don't want to say that Israel shows restraint, because they don't, but they did the right thing in in building the Iron Dome, and it would be something worth researching if you guys are not familiar with it. I would love to hear what he has to say about the Iron Dome. I would love to hear his take on it. You know, there's a couple things I'd like to, you know, I think if he gets over a few things, if he could get over a few things, you know,
because the Israelis have put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them.
he knows what it is. He said it better than I could fucking say it. But look at his face, man. He doesn't seem happy with it. He doesn't. I'm going to play that over and over and over and over and over again. You know, like I like to do on this show. You know, if somebody would grab all the times that I've ever done that on this show and make a highlight video of me playing stuff over and over and over and over and over and over, that would be awesome. What a great highlight video that would be. Wow. You could even put the part of me saying what I just said in the video. Anywho, we're going to listen to this over and over and over and over and over again because it needs to be listened to repeatedly. Look at his attitude when he talks about the Iron Dome and he explains what it does.
Wow. So by your logic, you know, maybe the French put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them. Put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them. He's saying Palestinians should be thankful that Israel is illegally occupying them because the Israelis have put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them. Saying Palestinians should be thankful that Israel is illegally occupying them because the Israelis have put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them. He's saying Palestinians should be thankful that Israel is illegally occupying them.
It's like he wants those missiles to fall down on Israelis. It's like they're cheating. Israel's cheating. He's pissed when he says that, man. It's fucked up.
Because the Israelis have put up a state-of-the-art missile defense system that can shoot down Palestinian rockets that may have potentially fallen on them.
Yeah, they created this incredible invention that stops people from dying. And you want those people to die, Richie. You're bad. You're a bad man, Richie. You want Israeli bodies to pile up. You're bad. Don't be like that, Richie. Richie, love everybody, man. Love all life.
Wow. So by your logic, you know, maybe the French, particularly ones who lived in Normandy.
Dude, this is such a long walk. When he starts talking about the French, I don't know why he loves talking about the French. He loves to talk about the French. And that when he does talk about the French people, he loves to talk for hours and hours. He will go on and talk about the French people. I do not know why he will talk about the French people. You like a French fries? Not the French. The French chef. The French chef.
Right.
I gotta work on that.
Anywhere on coastal
I gotta work on the French chef.
mainland Europe, they should have thanked the Germans. They should thank the Nazis for putting up the Atlantic Wall to save them, you know, from
Sleepy, what's up?
the Allied invasion or Allied.
Hey, Nick Brash, what's up, buddy?
Cannons on their ships during D-Day or whatever. You know, they should thank them for all these various 88 millimeter flak cannons shooting down all of these B-17s, right, or these Lancaster bombers coming to bomb the Nazis because some of those bombs might have fallen on them. Yeah, wow, that's sound logic.
He didn't say that they should thank them. He said that they should be thankful. And yeah, if there were this logic, it doesn't even make sense to me. So he's saying that if America was flying over to bomb Germany and a couple bombs hit, you know, France, that's okay. You know, but if Germany shoots down those bombers that could land some bombs in France and kill French, they should be thankful. Dude, that is the worst analogy, Richie, I've ever heard. There's people in those planes. There's people that are dying in those planes that are flying over when Germany is shooting them down with flat cannons and fighter jets. There's American jet fighters, bombardiers, and crewmen, and at that time I think it was really only men in those jets, in those bombers that were dying. It's not a fucking missile with no person. There's not like a little smurf inside the missile piloting it when the Iron Dome shoots it down. Nobody dies, Richie. It's a bad analogy. I think I could have come up with a better analogy than you did. And I wouldn't have used a war analogy. I probably would have gone with animals or, fish or something. I would have just grabbed something out of my ass. Anything. I could have probably made a better analogy than you did. Let's try to come up with one, okay? Okay. So, it's like saying that termites that are inside a home are defending it against the ants that are coming in to kill them, get upset when the exterminator comes by and spray on the ants. Oh, and it might get some on the termites, but the termites are up in the house, so they're only going to lose a few. This is no big deal. But hey, it's they're wiping out all the freaking termites. Or they're wiping out all the ants. And the termites should be thankful for the exterminator. That was horrible, too. My analogies suck. Richie does a better job than me. Let's listen to Richie.
Every person living under occupation should thank their occupiers for defending them from people trying to liberate them. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit, he didn't say that.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, he didn't say that.
I mean, how these people just casually advocate for
because they didn't. That's why.
Ethnic cleansing and
oh my
military
God.
occupation. It's fucking unbelievable.
Oh my God, they didn't. Okay, they're not. They didn't. What Dave Rubin said didn't. Now Cenk is defending it. Yeah, Cenk's fucked up. But Dave Rubin's over there kind of like trying to not be a part of that conversation, actually. He's started talking about the Iron Dome, which was not what Cenk was talking about.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, Richie.
Empirically, there are tunnels literally being dug. I mean, think about the distances that we're talking about. This whole country is the size of New Jersey. So imagine if from where you live to this studio, which is not that far, 6-7 miles, people were digging tunnels. Now again, we can go to the who's right, who was there first.
Dude, there needs to be a video of Dave Rubin singing Rainbow Connection. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will do the thing that needs to be done. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do it on my phone. That's how I do it. I do it on my phone. I do it on my phone. What am I doing? Where's my freaking phone? Shut up, yo. You're no good, yo. Here it is. Dude, I love my new phone case. Oh, I love it. Oh, my new phone case is so awesome. I freaking love it. All right, so anyway. Let's go. We got to get the photo first. So the photo you download from the app, and the app is... What am I looking at here? Okay, here we go. The app is... No, I'm not looking. I'm not going to check my stocks. Dude, we're going to have I was going to do a blow-up show for you guys this morning, and it was going to be about this crazy topic, and then everything changed when I went on Twitter and nobody was on there. I will do the show maybe this afternoon, okay? It's going to be a blow-up show. It's going to be some personal shit. But you guys will love it. Guaranteed to blow your minds. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Dynamite. my head with a laser beam. She's a killer queen. What is it's called face swap, right? Okay, it's called face swap, right? Oh my God, there it is. Let me just get a picture of Dave Rubin. Okay, now import internet. Here it is, internet. Dave Rubin. It's Ruben, right? Let me just see if it's written down here. It's not written down. Okay. It did come up there when Dave was talking on
First two, you know, all of that.
His name
what
comes
would
up
any
on the
democratic nation do? What would any society? What their job is to protect their civilians. And as Jimmy and I were talking about before, this may not, in the long term, maybe this won't rated to the point where they had to.
Okay, Dave Rubin. There needs to be a video of this on the internet so I can watch it and laugh. And since it doesn't exist, I'm going to make it myself. Oh, this is a little bit wider than my old phone case. Look at that. Fuck yeah, dude. I love it. I love my new phone case. Oh, my God. Dude, look at my phone case, bro. 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 What? Look at my phone case, bro. What? Look at my phone case, bro. What? Look at my phone case. What? Cadillacs on 22s, twos. I ain't had none in my life but stay true. These beats pray to the Lord in the Mississippi streets. Yeah. I wonder if I could still play that on guitar. I haven't played that in so long. Come on, find it. Dave Rubin, find him. Okay, let's try it again. Search. Come on, man. Find Dave Rubin. Okay, I'll get a picture of him on the internet. That's what I'll do. I'll get a picture of him. I'll figure this out. I will get it and download it onto the phone. Right? Can I do that? I don't know. Certainly. Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin. There he is. Okay. Dave Rubin. That's a good one. I got one. Okay. Fill that in. Okay, great. Now, tell me I can save this fucking picture, man. Come on. Oh, I'll just fucking screenshot it, bitch. Boom! Screenshot. Okay, now. Cancel out of that. Import. Boom. No face found. Would you like to manually draw the face? Yes. Great. No face found. So funny. The more time you take when you draw, this is so fun. I wish you guys could see me doing this. You draw with your finger an outline of the face, as I am. It's got a connect the dots. It's got a connect the dots thing that you manipulate with your fingers. You know, it's you literally can move the whole thing, or you can move things individually. Like for instance, the eyes here are in the wrong spot, and the chin and the mouth and the nose. Everything's a little bit in a different spot here, so I'm just... Okay, there we go. Let me just see how that one goes. Okay, save. And if I have to make it better, I'll make it better. God, I don't look like Dave Rubin at all, do I? Fucking A. Well, I gotta look like I'm stupid. That helps. Because he's got a really dumb look on his face. Hey, everybody. I'm Dave Rubin. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Rubin. Hey, everybody.
To agree to something that they didn't want to agree to in the first place.
Agree to in the first place. Ugh, I can kind of look like Dave Rubin. I kind of do look like Dave Rubin. Huh? All right, now I just need the lyrics to Rainbow Connection. Okay. Dave Rubin. I'm David Rubin. Hey, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Rubin. Oh, my eyes are really big and wide open because I'm Dave Rubin. My eyebrows are up kind of high. No. Would it be better if I was closer, I wonder? Yeah, maybe it works better if I'm closer. Okay, let me try this. Hey, everybody. I'm Dave Rubin. I'm Dave Rubin. Hey, I'm here at the Young Turks, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Rubin. I'm at the Young Turks. I'm gonna sing you a song. I'm gonna sing you a song. I'm gonna sing you a song. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Rubin. I sing you a song. Hi. Dude, you know, I could do better. I could do better. This is cutting off the top of his head. I could do better. I know I could do better. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll get a better one. Why did it cut off the top of his fucking face? God damn it. It's a perfect picture. Why did it cut off the top of his fucking face? Why did that happen? Dude. Okay, hold on. Let's do a new one. Import. Let's try this again. Oh, it cut off the top of his fucking face. I did a screenshot. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Figure out how to download this motherfucker. Wait. Whoa. Go screenshot it when it was like that. Screenshot that. That'll get the whole fucking face. Yeah. Okay. There. Now. Go back into Face Swap. Where's Face Swap at? Okay. Grab that face. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Rubin. Dude, it's my fucking face. Wait. That's right. Mask. Oh, mask is really creepy. Hi, everybody. That's totally me. It's weird. Dave Rubin. It doesn't look like Dave Rubin. It looks like me. If I was doing people with long hair and beards, man, I would look like them totally. I need to find people with long hair and beards. Can I just do the eyes? There is a way. I got to remember how to do that. It's I need my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Move two faces. No. Go to mask. That's right. Go back to mask. No. I forgot how to do this. It's on. There's somewhere to do this. Oh. Dude, no. Come on, man. Dude, where's the top of his hair? I have no fucking. It's not giving me a hairline at all. That's a problem too. Yeah, he's got like this little thing right here, but it's not showing up on here, man. And I can't alter this. What's that do? Oh, that's weird. Okay. What's this do? Oh, here it is. Edit face. It's over on the left side. Okay. I need my glasses again. I think I got the brightness down on my phone. God, these are dirty as hell. Photo background. Photo sizing. Fill. Okay. Edit face. No nose, mouth, or eyes. No eyes. What's his eyes look like? I gotta hold my eyes like his eyes.
So that's one point. And it's
His eyes are squinty. He's got squinty eyes. Okay, where is it? Okay, mouth. Oh man, this is the one. Oh, I got it. Now I just have to watch the way his mouth moves. Scurby, burby. Burby, burby. Other scurs, burby. Burby, burby, burby. Okay, now, can we edit the... I would love to edit this just a little bit more, but I guess it's not that necessary. How does he hold his mouth?
sounds like even Obama said today that Hamas did break the ceasefire. So that's two things.
I can't.
He holds his mouth like this. That's how his mouth kind of looks. Hey everybody, Dave Rubin here to sing you a song. It's hard for me to talk like him and with my mouth closed. Hi everybody, Dave Rubin here to talk to you to sing a song. One of my favorite songs to you. Eric Westman. Call me Nate, bro. What topic are you on about today, Nick? I'm right now. I'm doing a face swap of Dave Rubin. This video needs to exist, and I know it doesn't exist, so I'm going to make it exist. Nick, all right, cool. All right, cool. I'm all caught up on the chat. All right, good. Just want to make sure. Okay, let's make this bigger so I can see it. Hi, everybody. Dave Rubin here to sing you a song. One of my favorites. Here it goes. Check it out. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know the wrong. Wait and see. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Thanks for listening, everyone. Dave Rubin, back to podcasting, where I got ideas to share. You guys aren't laughing at my fucking Dave Rubin song? God, dude, my audience is so non-supportive. Why do I don't need you guys on here watching me do this. What? You guys give me absolutely no support. I'm here fucking making you laugh and shit, and you can't even take 3 seconds to type haha or anything? God damn it, man. I'm so fucking embarrassed. I'm so ashamed. All right, you guys take care. Check out. I'm gonna redo this without y'all, because y'all all obviously couldn't give a fuck. So check out Ron Placone, Graham Elwood. Check out Sci-Fi Dan, Jimmy Dore, Lee Camp, and Richard Medhurst on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next upload. See you on Twitter. Bye. Bye, everyone. Take care, everybody. Dave Rubin out with my ideas. What the fuck, dude? Am I even online? What's up, DG? What's up, D Gordon? 4G? You guys suck dick. I've got the worst fucking audience on goddamn YouTube. I can't believe you guys. Fuck off. All of you. Fuck off.